Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Hilly Billy. We decided to come out ahead of this storm that's coming in and just see. Pressure's dropping. We're going to try to see if there's anything to that. We'll see.
Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be some fish moving. Never know. We'll see.
Tired of sitting at the house. At least it's not cold, really. So,
No, it ain't too bad out here at all, really.
hey, Kim Burris.
May get a little interesting when that wind gets here.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll hold off as long as possible. Well, Kim. Hey, hunting and stuff. Don't get wet over there.
Oh, I'm good. I figure I'm gonna get wet anyway, so it don't really matter. I'm done counting on it.
Don't get wet.
Well, we didn't bring that tarp out here, so it's that wind is supposed to come up through here in about an hour, and it is kicking. We're good right now, though.
Lloydie said I just got an alarm bell in my ear. I was sleeping. Lloydie, you need to turn that crap off or put it on mute or whatever when you're sleeping. Anthony J said it's raining bad and windy too.
No, we ain't got it yet. We get ready to get it though.
Kim said, I know it's cold and snowing here. We're under winter storm warning until 6 p.m. tomorrow. It's 12:30 here hunting and stuff.
Anthony J, I heard you got pretty cold up there in that wind today.
He said, your fault waking up. Go back to sleep. It's got to be hella late over there, or hella early in the morning.
Man, they're gonna be one of them rods take off, and we're gonna fight that sucker till the wind gets here.
I hope that happens. Hola, muchachos and senoritas, muchachos. Hey, JBT. He said, "Oh my God, that wind sucks so bad, Travis." Anthony did. I told him.
Yeah, I'd been on there, but I was at the doctor's office. Well, I went to the doctor, then I swung by my brother's, changed oil. That was a disaster.
Yeah, he had to go back by his brothers and work on it some more.
You know the rubber ring on the
oil filter.
On the oil filter. Well, the old one stuck on it, and I didn't pay no attention to it. So I put the new filter on it with the rubber seal on it. And he said he started that thing up. And he said about a few seconds later, he heard a psh. It was blowing oil everywhere. So I had to go back by there and take it off and had to put more oil in it and all that crap.
JVT said a 43 mile an hour all day, cold wind, nasty cold wind. Yeah, from what I hear, we're supposed to get some gusts up to like 60 miles an hour. They close schools and stuff around here tomorrow. Some of them.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be hitting Maryville about right now, and we're maybe. Heck, I could probably drive out to the end of Concord here, and it probably wouldn't be 15 minutes. I'd be over in Maryville. I'm just hoping it just stays real slow.
If I could get to my camera, I would look at my cameras at the house and see what if it hadn't already hit down there earlier. When I was looking, when we were on the way.
I'm not even gonna look because I know if I start looking, it'll be like, yeah.
Kim said we're supposed to have 35 to 45 mile an hour winds after midnight, continuing through tomorrow. Hilly Billy said it looks like the snow is going around me. Just rain with any luck. I hope so. Kim said we have over 135 closings here, mostly schools. Dang.
It's crazy. There was some schools that was going to close around here tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
for the rain and wind. A couple of years ago, up there in La Follette, we had all that rain, and man, it flooded churches and everything on that one side of the road. It was crazy.
Yeah, we're in Eastern time. JBT said, I see falling Sunday night, 16 degrees and 0 degrees throughout the night with wind chill. Yep.
Yeah, next week is going to be rough.
Not yet, Mark. Yeah, I dread it. It's supposed to be 9 degrees like right after I go back to work, and the high one of the days is going to be 27, and I don't work in climate control. So it's going to be cold. Billy said in Virginia, they close schools for any reason.
Yeah, we just got set up, Mark.
Yep.
I seen that pressure dropping, and I was like, we're going to go test this. We're going to test and see if the pressure drop and actually makes them move around. We may not get a bite, but at least we got some bait in the water.
Yep. If that wind goes to whipping up too much and it raining, I'm going to the car. Just tell you.
Hey, if the fish start biting, I don't care if it blows 60 miles an hour. I'll stay on this bridge.
Wilson sucks there.
Wilson should have been blowing hot air this morning and warming your hands up.
No. You should. Yeah, I could hear the desperation in poor Tony's voice. He wanted to fish so bad. He stayed way after he was frozen, just felt nuts from the fish not biting. He was like, I said, Tony's breaking. He was breaking. You know how
He was.
that point you reach to where it's like,
When your fingers start getting numb, it's kind of hard to do anything.
Anthony said, Wilson wouldn't shut up.
Wilson!
He was funny. Kim said it's 33 degrees, wind chill of 26 and snowing.
Man.
He said I was breaking bad. He was breaking down. He was having a meltdown. He finally was just like, there's no fish. No fish. They're not biting.
Yeah, it just sucks when it gets like that.
I got to where I felt so sorry for him. I was finally like, as much as I hate to see you get off here and go home. He's like, no. He stayed for another good 30 or 45 minutes after that.
There's always that chance.
He was finally like, I'm going to stop at on the hour. So he put him on the clock for like 20 minutes.
Hey, Mark, are you feeling a lot better? I know you went out fishing today, but I missed your live and everything. But
Good. Get some more sleep, Lloydies.
yeah, go back to sleep, Lloydie. You need to sleep. You don't never sleep.
Nighty night.
Good, Mark. Glad you're feeling better. I knew you wasn't feeling good when I didn't see you for like 2 days. I was like, yeah, he's feeling rough.
I've been paranoid as crap about getting it. Every time my throat get a little scratchy and stuff, I'm like, oh God. Then I felt sleepy all day yesterday.
At the dentist office today, they was talking about it. That stuff going around.
If I was a dentist, I'd be scared of everything like that goes around. You have to work right in people's old germ factories.
Ain't no doubt. It's like, oh, don't breathe. Hold your breath. They had one going around with alcohol, wiping everything down.
Yep. I always wonder about the dentist too. Do they really get all that stuff that they use on you clean?
I think it goes into a
Some of it goes into an autoclave and they freaking sterilize it. But
yeah.
You just got to wonder how much you don't.
That's true.
What he said, AJ got a pumping cramp from blowing Wilson. I'm bad. Good night, everyone.
Dang.
Mark said my temp was 102.8 the day after I fished with y'all. Oh God.
I know it. It was like Cindy was like, man, what all did I touch? That he was holding or touched or everything. She
I
was
kept
worried to death.
remembering stuff. I was like, crap.
Okay, the rain's gonna get harder now.
Kim said, I ran errands yesterday, got what was absolutely necessary. I ain't going out again until next week. You should have got enough stuff for 2 weeks because next week's when it's going to be cold, Kim.
Everything's gonna be froze.
I am dreading it so bad. I think I might have froze to death in a past life because I dread it so bad. Whenever they say it's going to get cold, I just get this terrible feeling of dread.
I gotta cut some wood this weekend, or bust some at least. Well, I got some out back I'll cut up too. Get those chainsaw out.
You'd best what? Hunting and stuff. Good, Kim. Anthony said, my ex was a dental hygienist. They were really keen on sterilizing everything. She said they're not all like that, though. Yeah, I hope they are. Most of them.
They had this one girl in there hovering over the dentist and his assistant. She was I guess she was a dental hygienist, or to be a dental hygienist or whatever. She was in there like just looking and looking and looking.
That's what Brittany was doing before she went and.
Then I bit his assistant's finger a couple times.
Why?
God, she had her finger in my mouth. I thought she was done. My mouth was numb.
For real?
Yeah, I bit him.
Okay. He said it hit me quick, Mark did. I slept for almost 3 days.
Yeah, he was gone.
Tony said, I think you fell down and froze in a past life, Cindy. I probably did.
Yeah.
He said, that's a long sleep, Mark. Hey, Johnny, small pepper. I've been missing your lives lately.
Johnny, all I know is next week, as cold as it's going to be, you need to eat some hot peppers.
It ain't going to be cold where he is.
Well, you probably need to send everybody some because everybody's going to be cold.
He's in Cali. Kim said, have you had your rabies shot, Travis?
Well, I mean, I kind of skipped it a couple times there, so,
Well, she might get it.
I might have bit through them gloves, I might have penetrated them.
Man, my mouth will be numb, but I don't reckon I ever bite any of their fingers. I guess I'll find out in February.
Hey, the dentist said, is it good enough? I said, yeah, it's good enough. He went to grind because I was getting a, what do you call it? The crown on one of my back ones because it was busted or broke or cracked, whatever, And he went to grinding on that thing. I was like, feel that a little bit. Let's let him keep going. I can feel it pretty good, though. I just want to see how bad it would get.
You're crazy. The minute I start to feel anything, I'm like, oh.
It wasn't too bad. I could feel it, though. I could feel it hitting the nerve. Heck no, I wasn't waiting on that stuff to get numb again. That's like that one that was pulling that tooth. I said, hey, I'm tired of sitting here. He come back over there. He said, well, I was going to numb it again. I said, just pull it. Boy, I about regretted that. You're talking about making you feel alive.
No.
That thing was about half numb, and he yanked that thing out of there.
You're crazy, man.
Woo!
Mark said his back was killing him from staying in bed that long.
Oh, I bet it was.
JBT said, I think all them times me telling Cindy to stub her toe, it all jacked her up into her busting her ass. I'm sorry, Cindy.
And JPT's feeling a lot better after he got them steroids, ain't he? Said he felt like a new man. Good shot of steroids to get you going.
Hey,
Makes
Bud
you feel a lot
Files.
better.
Kim said, "Did you say bad words, Travis?"
Well, when they pulled that tooth?
I bet.
No, he had pliers in my mouth or whatever them things are, and he was pulling that sucker out. And I done told him just do it. And they wasn't no turning back at that point. It was just like get it done. I'll tell you one thing though, I was glad when he got it out there and it was done though. Cause it hurt.
Mark said I had that happen. He asked, "Want me to numb it again?" I said, "Almost out now. Don't stop."
Yeah. It's too late then. I didn't say nothing, just grunt it and go on.
Tony said, "Oh my God, that needle was long and curved. I got a tooth pulled in the summer, first one ever. I keep it in my lure box." That's funny. I had them trying to drill into a tooth to feel it once, and it wouldn't numb. They hit a nerve trying to numb it, but because when I started feeling it, I was like, and they gave me a different kind of medicine and let it soak in or whatever. And he started drilling on again. I could still feel it.
Right.
And so he's like, I've got two options. You got two options. I can either try one more medicine. I have one more thing I can try, or I'm about 60% done. I said, well, since I'm numb from my lower eyelid all the way down, about halfway down my chest, I said, just go ahead. And I could feel it. So I was gripping the arms of that chair, but
she was.
Yeah, he was done in a little bit. So I was like, okay. It wasn't fun though. They said sometimes that'll happen, that the medicine just doesn't travel to the tooth somehow. Yeah. Instant relief as soon as it's out. Yep.
Sure enough, especially one that's hurting like it. I mean, it's just like
Tooth pain is awful. When they told me the other day at the dentist that I had a tooth that was cracked, and he's like, if you're like one ice cube away from that thing falling out. I mean, breaking, and then you'll lose it. I was like, crap.
right.
Yeah, Mark said if it's an abscess, it won't numb. That may be why. Well, they just filled that tooth, but there might have been a pocket infection down there. You never know. I may have had another tooth that had a.
Yeah, before I went to the dentist, I ended up going to the heart doctor this morning. Man, don't never go in there and say that you. He said, when was the last time you smoked? I said, on the way down here. He said, because I told that assistant, I said, my blood pressure was high, and I said, it's probably from that energy drink I drunk on the way down here.
Yep.
Man, he says, when was the last time you had an energy drink? On the way down here. He says, let me guess, that's about what you probably have for breakfast every morning.
Yep.
Now he put me on some different medicine. He said the side effects may be my ankle swell. I said, listen here. I said, if I go to running around on rocks at the lake and it messes me up doing that, then I ain't taking it.
Joe said, I'm back in the hospital. Pneumonia and RSV. I've been here 8 days this time. Dang, Joe.
8 days? Dang.
You can't seem to catch a break. That sucks. Uh-oh. We're getting a bite. We're getting a freaking bite.
Rod.
Woo! Come on, take it. Oh my God.
Maybe it is a bite now.
Oh, don't stop.
He's still messing with it. I'm trying to remember what was on that. There was big pieces of bait out there. They ain't little. They're not little at all.
Come on, fish.
He's chewing on it.
Oh yeah. We're fixing to get some
Oh, it's getting ready to get nasty out here.
oh God, no. Hey, Stacy.
Whoa!
What?
Move that top.
Oh, when the water came down on you. Oh, we might want to move them lights back.
That'd be okay.
You know, at this point, Mark, yeah, dink bites. I wouldn't care to catch a dink, just as long as I catch a freaking fish. I'm so tired of not catching nothing. Stacy. The only problem with catching one up here on this bridge is if there's any size to it at all, you got to walk all the way down there and get it.
They start back. We ain't up on the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
I was just so excited.
Hey, we got a bite. That's a plus.
That's a bonus. They dropped the water another 3 feet or so, Mark said.
Oh, did they? They're expecting that. Man, we should have went fishing below the dam. They was running some water there. And there's all kind of wood back here in this place. It's wet and crap, though.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we need a good run here. The hookup.
No, not yet, Grumpy. It's not cold really tonight. I don't even have my got my first cat and first mud puppy of the year. I was watching part of it, Stacy. Supposed to be in the 40s. Crap.
Okay, I'm gonna quit paying attention to them.
Yeah. Seriously?
What? Yeah, I think Rudd was attacking me. You know how we did. Oh, there's another one. I told you, see, it might be good luck. Uh-oh. He's getting a little bit more serious. I don't know what it is, but man, just thump it and go. Maybe it's a big old flathead.
Oh my God, I would die. Hey, Michelle Mason. Mark said the back side of the culvert at Poland was down at least 3 feet since the night we were live with y'all when we were there. Dang.
Did you get anything out of there? I'm kind of wondering if we should have got some gizzard shad somehow.
Grumpy said the rain down here is so cold my flippers started to curl. Dang. It ain't good when your flippers curl. There's just mud today, he said, where he threw his net that night.
Well, check your back, make sure it rain ain't blowing it in.
Good. Come on, fish. Take it. I want a real screamer.
A real screamer?
A real screamer.
Well,
Come on, fish. You can do it. It looks like the right rod,
It's been doing that. We're starting to get more wind.
the other lines aren't doing it that though.
It may have a little slack in it.
Oh, okay.
You may need to lower this thing a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. On this side over here. Here comes the wind. F.
I thought it was going to be coming from the other direction.
No.
It'll be coming from behind us.
It feels to me like it's coming from the side over here. Right up the bridge.
Lower that end. That's what we need to do. Oh, you got to buy. Freaked me out. About throw me on the ground and everything. I was leaning on that chair and she got up. There you go. There you go. Leave it right up there. That'll work. Man, that freaked me out. She got them dang Mark's fault. She's got them demon dragons, them spooks in her pocket and started rattling them. I didn't know what was going on.
Somebody was following me across the bridge. I could hear them rattling in my pocket. I was like, what is that? All right. I've stopped it by it, so I'm coming back up under here. Oh.
You bad again?
No.
Oh. What are you doing? Come this way. What are you trying to figure out? All right.
No. The problem is,
What?
when I was standing there, it was dripping off the front of that thing right on me.
Probably no good idea to stand there then.
No. Mark's laughing. He said they sure know how to ruin a good bait spot. No, Stacy, we didn't bring the whole homeless shelter tonight. We brought just the canopy, but we didn't put the tarp over it because when that wind hits, we didn't want any more to have to deal with than taking its canopy down or whatever.
And we don't have a lot of stuff up here on this bridge to hold that tarp down either. Well, I got some lead things in the car, but that ain't enough.
No.
If that wind's gonna blow like that, because we can put the back to it, but as much wind as we got coming, I don't even know if we're doing good.
We don't even have the heater or nothing out here because Willie. He said, "Love La Familia, baby. What's up?"
But no, Will.
Ooh. Well, that fish has stopped biting, I think.
You may come back here, man. Probably too small to eat.
Don't say that. But you're probably right, but don't say it. I need a fish.
Maybe the fish.
I need a fish. If I didn't need a fish, I'd have been like, no, we can't go fishing tonight. Mark said, fold it under and sit the canopy legs and the chair legs on it. Hey, 217.
Well, that could work, but anywhere from 30 to 60 mile an hour wind, I don't know if it works or not. Might take us with it.
Well, it's off the bridge. We'd end up in Oz, man.
We could do some Oz fishing.
I want to go to Oz. Anthony said you got that canopy weighted down. Hell no, Anthony.
No, it ain't nothing on it. We get a big wind through
227.
here. It's all over on the road
Kim
in
said
the lake.
every school has closed. 227 closings. No, we figured if we'd grab a hold of the things ourselves.
We'll scrunch it down on top of us and walk back to the car.
We've done that before,
Yeah.
right off this bridge. Just walk down through there with it over our heads.
Good pouring down the rain, too.
Mark said probably rip it. It probably would.
Yeah, as far as that goes, if it starts ripping or something, I'll just cut the Velcro straps that goes to the frame and let it go.
I mean, yeah, it'd probably rip the.
I'll just save the frame and buy another top for it.
What is that?
What?
The noise.
Oh, tornado. Hope it ain't that wind.
It's a train. It's louder than it normally is, though.
Definitely.
Sounds like it's right there. Trade back.
Turn back.
God, it's super loud.
I wonder if because all the wet.
I don't know. Hey, Aaron. He said, I invented truck fishing. If we could get out here, we'd be in the vehicle. We're out on the bridge. We probably should have went somewhere we could have fished from the car, honestly.
Probably.
We wanted this spot because we can cast out into the deep water.
We're hoping one of them big ones will come up in here from that channel there.
I don't know what kind of. We're a little foolish. Makes me wonder if we should move somewhere we can fish from the car.
I'll keep an eye. I'll try to keep an eye on the radar. I mean, we don't want it to where it's crazy and we have to try to get to the car.
What's up, Ron? Next Wednesday, we'll probably have to fish from the car for Wednesday night show. Not this Wednesday.
See, it's not.
Oh my God. Where are we?
Right there.
Oh, okay. It's not to us yet. We may be able to catch a fish before it gets terrible.
I'd show it to you, but they'll, sure as I do, they'll.
Surely it's not. The rate ain't copyrighted, is it?
Who knows?
Hey, Sue.
Seems like every time I show something on there, it puts it in what's called, and you have to go back.
Sue said, I just slipped on a banana peel and it ruined my whole day. What in the world you doing banana peels where you can slip on them?
Anyway, here's what we're looking at, people. See our little dot right there? There's that wind down there coming.
Oh, crap.
See, it's coming to get us. If we catch fish before it gets here, that's fin. Kind of looks like a fin.
Oh, this thing is starting to leak.
That's going to be the least of our problems if that wind gets here. Where does river at? Ernest? We're trying to catch fish before this wind gets here. We're going to see. We had a bite on that left rod. Now she's up here hitting top. It's top. Trying to dump water on me.
Get the water off the top of it.
Oh, well. I mean, at least it's keeping us dry for the moment.
Sort of.
Sort of.
That's why I said it's leaking. It's dripping down my leg.
You want me to stand over you here? You could have got that umbrella. You could have held it over you under here.
Over me under.
Over you under the canopy.
Aaron said, "Tell Travis I'm buying one of the Mad Cats reels and going to test it out." There's a whole new scandal about that now.
Sure are. There's all kind of crap around that sucker. Man, dude's a case.
$119.99.
Hey, Catfish Regulators, did you see where old Spyron took them photos of the Mad Cats reels and photoshopped it and stuck Ancient Mariner on there?
Use the other guy's picture. The guy that took the picture for Mad Cats is he's mad as he can be.
That photographer that did the Mad Cats reels, he actually stole his photos and took and old Spyron put his logo on them, on the reels in the photos, and reposted them on his page.
Yeah, that guy's talking about.
And then he blocked the
Austin
photography
Higgins,
dude
yeah.
after he confronted him about it.
They're not Ancient Mariners.
Yeah, Austin Higgins. That's it.
The guard dog PJs are on.
Hey, at least we know that the guard dogs are from here in the United States.
Yep.
It says a face red heart shape.
Yeah.
It's
Those are
how do you
movies. That's Sue.
T Sue?
No, it's Sue.
Just Sue?
Silent T. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, Sue. I hardly ever read chat, so there'll be people come in here I won't even know nothing about, and she'll be like, "Oh, that's them."
No, Sue's been in here before.
I remember you saying Sue.
You just didn't know it was spelled like that, huh?
No.
He said, "I think they're revamped Lose Lasers."
Lose lasers? They probably are. I ain't no telling. I'm so tired of them. It's crazy. It really is. I don't even know what a lose lasers is.
LEWS. That kind of lose.
Oh, like the lose reels?
Yeah.
I bought some lose reels for skipjack fishing now. It was a pretty good little reel. But I hadn't found a reel that would actually stand up a long, long time for skipjack fishing.
Question is that a boy named Sue? Well,
That could,
I'm going to assume that they're
could be it. Might not be.
probably not from the U.S., so it might be.
Well, that's possible.
Aaron said a Lose Laser XLT. Were they colorful like that too? Drip.
She's getting dripped on. It's a little drippy. Come on, fish, let's go. It's time to eat. It's time to move around, so get your belly full.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think there ain't nothing to that pressure dropping thing.
You just never know. We did get a bite.
That's kind of better than it's been. Well, when we went to that boat ramp the other night, we caught that one before we went live. But then the bite just died as soon as we went live.
I know, it's so weird.
They may be camera shy. Ernest said he caught two of them
he
after
caught two after.
he got down off our live the other night.
Yep. You just watch. They'll start biting when that wind gets here, and it'll be like all messed up.
Probably. Come on, please. Come on.
Here, kitty. Take the bait.
You know,
What?
we all choose our own little forms of torture doing this catfishing thing.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Tony got out in the wind today and froze to death. Is there something on it? Mark said pressure may affect him more in the summer. Yeah, huh? Lord have mercy. Okay, Aaron, he'll look at him in just a minute. Fish. Shadow reels. Oh, they are shadowy, aren't they? You can't really see the reels, but you can see the shadows. That's funny. Oh crap, that one's hung. Whatever it was messing with it. Probably ran it under something. I hope he gets it loose. Man, fish, come on. Do me a solid. I've come out here and all kinds of everything. I'm not asking for nothing huge. Just give me a fish. I've been off work all this time. Come on. I just want to take a picture. I'll put you back. All right, Kim. Thank you for coming in. Come on, fish. This stinking slow bite's about to break me, too. I'd like to have the motivation to actually keep notes while fishing. Temperature, pressure, moon phase, depth fishing, where the main lake or creek, how the bite was. You know what, though? I think even if you kept track of all that stuff, sometimes there's just no rhyme or reason to it. I think you'd be crazy trying to keep up with all of it and it still not make sense. You break it off? Whatever it was that was messing with it must have wrapped it around something.
Yeah.
Look on the screen here. It's shadow reels. Aaron said, "Look, Aaron said shadow reels. So you can't see the real reels." But you
Oh,
can
that is weird. Hey, it is, ain't it? I'll be.
But there's the reels.
Yeah, I broke that sucker clean off.
Dang it. Thank you, Lonnie.
Thank you, Long.
He said, good luck. You learn a pattern after a few years. Yeah. I mean, Travis knows a lot about all that, the things that affect the bite and stuff like that. But this year it's kind of like,
They waited around on Loudon. They just waited so long to drop the lake. It's got everything behind. Plus, we ain't had enough sun to warm these coves up, get them up out of the deep.
yeah, everything's different this year. Dang it.
But it don't stop you from trying.
No, you can't catch one for sure without a hook in the water.
We had a boat out there. We could go out there and what in the world? Oh, she getting dripped on over. She throwing water off the top. But go out there and throw in them holes and drag them holes. You catch a few that way.
I had a talk with them while I was over there trying to get unhooked. So far, it's not done any good, but I still had to talk with them.
The catfish?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know.
I told them I just wanted to take a picture with them and that they needed to do me a solid because I'd been out here in every kind of weather, every kind of everything.
Oh, that's cool that losers are American made. Actually, I didn't even know that. Come on, fish. We need a fish. We need a fish. Before the wind gets you. Sing to him, Cindy.
What did you sing? Raindrops falling on my head.
Raindrops are falling on your head.
That doesn't mean it'll soon be turning red. Maybe they'll beg me to stop and bite.
A bite.
Yeah, the fish will be like, stop singing already.
Like might.
Oh,
Will you get a bite?
yes.
Which one?
This, the one on the right.
Man. It might be that head too. I don't know. There's some big bait out there.
2 donkey baits, did you?
Yeah, I didn't even. I figured, oh well, we're
Good night,
gonna try
fish
to catch
head.
something big.
Thanks for stopping by.
Later, fish head.
This is how Ray should catfish. Ernest said, I have a loose bass rod. I'm just about the bait rod. I love it. Okay.
Yeah, they're real smooth. That I know the ones I get for skipjack fishing, they're really good reels actually. For the torture we put them through.
Bonnie said, chase them down. South Carolina's where loos are made out of. Come on, fishes. Do it again. It made the end of the rod go.
Oh, is that all he does?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that could have been a
Something might hit the line.
beaver or something hitting the line.
Hey, I would be happy to catch beaver.
Oh.
Right now.
Aaron sent you a couple of pics.
Oh, okay.
I was supposed to tell you that when you came back over here, but I'm a little preoccupied and I forgot. It looks like that one.
It does, don't it?
Yeah.
Well, not really. Look at this side of it.
Oh, okay. The reason I said it looked like that one is because of that push button thing right there.
All right. Hmm. I'll tell you what, Aaron, they all look the same, don't they? Them reels.
Ernest said I want it from Modog when I first met him, rod and reel combo. That's cool. I think I remember you winning that. Come on, stop it. Stop dripping on me.
Now, just like you were standing out there in the rain.
I wouldn't be. Mm. I wouldn't even bother. Heck yeah. Now don't think that if I get a takedown that I won't step out there in that rain and reel that fish in. 'Cause I sure will. But just waiting on the bite, heck no. I ain't gonna be standing out in the rain. The Ancient Mariner don't have that side knob.
No, I think the old Ancient Mariners had it. The first ones he put out did. Like that.
No, it's going to my head. Something's fiddling with that, I think. Pretty sure, but it probably ain't big enough to get in its mouth either.
Aaron, I think they're going to all lose in the end.
Woo! That was a cold wind right there. Here it comes. Matt has done said that they have nothing to do with him.
Yeah, Matt, he won't engage with all that crap. I just hope Matt Knight, if he sells them reels, then he'll back them good. Which I'm sure he will.
Rods, yeah,
Matt's always back the rod, so great customer service. Come on, fish, take off. Yeah. You feel that wind coming now.
Yeah. Crap.
May get a little sketchy. It'd be better if we could pull the car out here.
I was thinking that earlier.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a bunch of rain.
Really?
Moss. Here anyway, moss.
Tomorrow?
Well, I mean, it's raining now, but you know what I mean.
I wonder
What?
if we could fit in the car if we took these rods
That's a long way.
Uh,
What if we took them down that way?
Uh-huh.
Might be able to. You get scared? They'll start moving that way, kind of. I can move the rods way down there. She ready for the car, people. She feels that wind coming. She's like, man, I don't want to have to run
He
all the way
said,
down this bridge.
Aaron said it's tomorrow today. It's
Well-
already, it's 1:22 a.m.
Well, I guess you're right.
Aaron said we're supposed to get 4 inches of rain today. That's why we dived out here ahead of it. See if we couldn't do something. Yeah, we're gonna either have to put on something to keep us from getting wet
Or get
figure out something for the car. Yeah. You just say there's no two ways about it.
Yeah, we got that rain coming. We got a couple bicycles.
Yeah, there's one
I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do. I'll move these rods down to the end of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just take them, put them on 3 4 and move them down.
Uh-huh.
Then I'll come back and help you move that stuff down that way as we go. You get it ready there.
We may or may not be able to see them. We'll see what we can work out. Ooh. Should have had him take the broke pole down there. I'll be right back.
Well, she left you up here all by yourself, didn't she? Hey, I got them locked down there. We'll go and tell if they get it back. I'll put the headlights on. I'll just turn the car toward them. No one was involved with you. I'll grab you too. I'll pick this whole canopy up. Drag it down through there. Put these legs here down. Whoa, there's a lot of water up there. I get her phone wet, she's gonna kill me. Here we go. Whoop. Go down a little bit more on these legs. You're messing me up. Here we go. Like a big umbrella. Ah. Huh? Yeah. Okay. That was kind of a long walk. Here you go.
Okay. I'll have him look at them in just a minute. Yeah, he probably saw that message. Hang on, I'm gonna go. Need my help? You need my help? Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you guys will be able to even see the rods. He's gonna put the headlights on them. We'll see. Give us a second to get re-situated here. we may end up, that's still really far out there on the bridge. He's got the line in the bucket laid over on its side. Still not sure how we're going to see a bite unless we tie something onto the line. Hey, I have a question.
What?
How are we going to tell if one of them gets a bite?
I got them locked down.
No. You got them in the holes?
Yeah.
In the slots?
Isn't that great?
Okay. I was like, no. I don't want to lose a rod.
I don't know if I can put the lights on them or not. Back up and see. I think I got that net back there. I'll run it over if I can.
How determined are we to catch a fish? I'm so sick of this crappy bite. If you put it in here side, a little bit sideways.
Yeah.
I'm in a mud puddle anyway. You can come go up there in the grass and come down. Still, I'm in a mud puddle, but it's okay. It's not really going to shine on them, is it?
Not really.
Oh, I can see them now. We can see them.
We should be able to see them at least if they take off.
Are they down in that grate far enough to where they're not going to get yanked over unless
Yeah,
they
not loosen the
drag?
on them.
Okay. My hair's upside down.
Upside down?
Yeah, somehow it's from having that hat on, I guess. Aaron said he can see them.
Yeah, cool. I think better with the lights off. Can you still see them?
No, you can't see them, can you, Aaron? He's got that flashlight shining on, but
Maybe I should use that. Put it in a bucket.
might work if you got it closer to them.
Might light them up better, but
Yeah. Do you,
okay.
do you, well, do you need this waterproof jacket?
Hey, I wonder if the square light would work better on them.
Oh no, it's right down here.
It'd fit in that bucket a lot better, I bet.
Check your pictures from Aaron.
Yeah, she was telling me.
What is it? Oh yeah, yeah. I was already shopping on.
The problem with that thing. Now tell me, Aaron, couldn't you just see her falling out of that thing, catching her foot on the front of it?
Listen to him. Like I can't learn to lift my foot when I get out of something. I bet I don't do it very often. If I fall once out of it, I bet I'm super careful from then on after I knock out a few front teeth.
We got bam, tear the whole thing down. Put that big battery in. Get that big battery.
I put it in the arm of that chair.
In the arm of the chair.
Yeah, unless there's one down here. Did you put any in the bag? The drinks? Batteries?
No. Wait. I put both the batteries over there. That's in the arm of the chair.
Mm-hmm.
I see the arm of the chair in the trunk, right?
Mm-hmm. Here, shine me the light down here, and I'll check. I can't see. I'm fiddling around in the dark. No.
What'd you do with my drink?
It got water in it from where we kept. You set it down next to the corner of the thing,
Right.
so you'll have to get another one. I wouldn't have drunk it, but it's sitting down there on that thing. Aaron said it might get blooper of the year if I fell out of the shelter. Did you see the one of me falling, trying to kick the rebar out of the ground, Aaron? I got my bibs leg. I put a short out of it. I actually put a short out of it the other day. Yeah. And then Samantha, Twisted Art Lady, told me that I should have put a different music to it. So I deleted it and put it out again with the different music.
You both the lights out here. The other one's better. It'll move.
I need to learn what all my phone will do. I like his Motorola better than I like my phone. Because, like, you can shake his phone and the flashlight comes on. Aaron, when I fell that day, I just let go. I've learned that when I start to fall and I know I'm past the point of being able to recover, I just let it go. I get hurt less that way if I don't fight it so much. I just kind of try to figure out how to fall without hurting myself so bad. Most of the time, like if I fall on the rocks, I can turn myself around and make it so that I just sit down instead of fall so hard. Most of the time. I broke I don't know if I broke it, but I sprained it really bad, my pinky, earlier in the year. Falling on the rocks. I sat down, but I put my hand down, so. But yeah, I hurt myself on the regular. But not so bad. My balance is just not what it used to be. I grew up about a quarter of a mile, probably not even that much from the lake. So I walked on riprap all the time. But something has happened since then. And I don't have that kind of balance anymore. I trip on flat ground, actually, a lot of times. Well, that's because flat ground isn't really flat ground. It's always got them lumps and bumps in. I can't walk. That cold wind done got my nose runs. We even got up early today because he had dentist and cardiologist appointment, and we're gonna fish all night, it looks like. We won't stay live though. Probably. Because I'd say nobody's going to stick around on this in the car, and the pole's that far away. And it in the middle of the night. It's apparently not working. Ooh. No? The biting's been so bad here. I think I've caught 4 little fish since the new year. 1 blue and 3 channel cats.
Closer is not better.
Couldn't get it to work,
Well, the
huh?
bucket's too small. You can't rip it up on them.
Oh, okay. You haven't even been yet?
No wet out there.
I think. I think it is. Should have took this jacket. Well, we've been. It's not from lack of trying. And we've tried about everywhere and tried about everything.
They just out there deep.
I'd like to hit Watts Bar or Chickamauga once more, but Mother Nature may have other things in mind.
We have to learn them.
Oh, yeah. It's living, that's for sure.
Front of my fence are like soaked now. There's the hero bro on with.
Probably should have put your bibs on. Put it on feet.
Wasn't it on feet?
No. It was on defrost because the window fogged up.
Oh,
Aaron said he hadn't even been yet fishing. Well, Mother Nature's been trying to prevent us from it.
we'd probably be better off just going down under the bridge. Get wet now. We'd be rough getting all that stuff out from under the bridge. On
Mhm.
coming.
Yep. The problem is with this kind of rain that's fixing to happen, that little river would have been the whole bank is probably going to be like that. I don't know, that way up under the bridge never gets wet.
Well, yeah, for at the top,
Mm-hmm.
but you get that wind blowing up through there like that, it can blow it rain right under there down at the bottom.
Yeah. It wouldn't have protected us too much. Not down there where we fish.
I'll tell you, if one of them rods goes off, I'm going after it.
Okay.
You pull it in, but I'm going after it.
Nah, it's all right. I don't have to reel in every fish, but I would cry if it was like a 60-pounder, though. I would die.
I just don't, if one comes through there, I don't want it to go under the bridge.
Right?
So they just break it off.
Right?
So it hits that concrete.
Well, if it bends way over, well, no, it still ain't. In my opinion, if somebody else hooks it and you reel it in, it ain't really catching it.
Well, it's going to hook itself if it grabs that big old piece of plate.
Aaron said that Mother Nature was twisted there lately. Yeah,
Definitely.
it's a different kind of winter. Last couple of years, we've had some. Well, if you ask me, it's been cooler than normal here lately. We usually have some pretty mild winters. But then last year it got down to 7 degrees once. It's already fixed, about to get down to 9 degrees next week. At 7 degrees, we had rolling blackouts where I live. I don't know. I can't figure that one out at all. How in the world can they not handle 7-degree temperatures? TBA. But if they do that again at 9 degrees and I'm at the house, I'll leave.
Hmm.
It makes me want to get one of them buddy heaters and some propane to keep at the house. I know it only gets down that way every once in a while, but maybe once it got down there like that once last year. But them rolling blackouts are ridiculous.
If it got real cold like it, one of those buddy heaters, it would keep a small room. If nothing else, go to the bathroom. Because in there,
Mm-hmm. It would keep one of the bedrooms warm.
probably keep it for freezing death.
Mm-hmm. The thing about it is, with the rolling blackouts, they leave the power off just long enough for your house to get cold, which I don't understand because then everybody's heaters has to work overtime to warm it back up. That makes no sense. They also don't want you putting it above your thermostat above a certain temperature, and you know people aren't listening to that. When I lived up north, though, nothing. We had some cold temperatures, and you never even thought about the power.
No.
Of course, your electric bills were god awful high there. I still remember the name of the power company up there, and it's been. The kids were little. They didn't start school up there, so they were preschool. Aaron said it's been 26 here, and I still got my AC on in the bedroom. Dang. What's the matter with you, Aaron? I ain't had my air conditioner on in some time. But we haven't really had to build a fire too much at Travis's some mornings.
I think I built fire like 4 times in the heater. Whatever.
We just have the little like a little radiator heater, electric heater
Keep one
in the bedroom, and then there's one of them, like it looks like the baseboard heaters, kind of
like,
a long electric heater. Yeah, like the 6-foot long ones in the living room / kitchen or dining room, and that usually keeps it. Supposed to get cold next week though, Aaron. You may have to turn your air off.
He'll put it on low.
I think one day the high is going to be like 26, 29, something like that. That's the high for the day. After all this rain moves out, the bottom's going to fall out of the temperatures. And really and truly, I really cannot express to you enough how much I hate that. I've been talking about it ever since I looked at the forecast.
Man, I know you have. One coach.
Yeah, Travis can testify to you that I sincerely hate it. Lord, that heat's blowing right on these drinks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Everything's gonna be
Okay, it's
hot.
warm.
Put it outside next week.
He said, I can tell when Lisa gets cold, she starts moving closer to me. Right?
Man, I know that feeling.
Listen, I starfish, Travis.
Boom. Uh-oh.
Bye.
Left rod.
Come on, fish. I have never went live on YouTube. I wonder if I should try it.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Why?
He said if you were on YouTube and not StreamYard, you could zoom in on the rods.
Really?
Oh, yeah. If somebody is live, if somebody else is live on YouTube, you can take your fingers and on the screen and zoom in on their picture.
All right.
But you can also, I guess, zoom in on it when you're live on it. Well, if we ever have to do this again,
Well, you get one of them little things you can put on your camera back there and it'll zoom in.
like a telephoto lens.
Yeah.
I need to go live on YouTube once or twice and see. Everybody says they hate it so bad. I just never have.
I know that left rod is fine. See, then
If we catch one, I'll try to get this little umbrella over here over the camera so we can see it. Go see it.
probably should have got that big umbrella. Oh,
You know. The wind isn't kicking up too bad.
not yet. Close enough.
You know, StreamYard ought to make it where you can zoom. If streaming on YouTube, you can do it, then I don't know why StreamYard won't do it. You must have us up on the TV.
Well, it's kind of weird. The wind is all the way around us. Oh
Wonder why it's not right here.
no.
Yeah, Anthony said it was windy and stuff there.
It's already windy at the house.
You don't have your cameras on this phone, do you?
Yeah, it's already windy at the house.
He said, yep, on the big screen I can see the two denim rods. And I think I've got it on the best camera for seeing them. When I was at the steam plant the other night, if I'd have just changed the camera view, the chat could have seen the rods a lot better. I just didn't realize it was on the wrong view. Makes you wonder if something hit that
Well,
left rod. You just never know.
No, you never know.
That freaking beaver.
Good little bit.
There's 3 big ones that hang out around here, or there was. We need to get Sam's thing ready to mail off.
Yep.
We'll run that stuff by the post office because I think your box leaks a little bit. Oops,
Well, at least put that over about 4.
you've been saying that for a year.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang up that picture tomorrow.
Oh,
Yep. I'll fuss at you about it. Might as well just go ahead and do it. That way I don't have to fuss. I don't never fuss at you about nothing, do I?
no.
I don't like fussing.
Coming off the dock.
Well, you better not. I ain't really fussing at you, but I might have to start fussing at you if you keep on being careless. You better start eating one McDouble instead of 2. Get that blood pressure back down. We need to, huh?
Sometimes you get a bit pretty salty.
Yeah. Well, just that kind of food is just not good for your cholesterol and your blood pressure. Dang it. Get still back here.
What you got moving around back there?
That bag that was in the floor here with the drinks in it. Man, I drank that energy drink fast. There was a little bit left in mine, but it got dripped in too. Not much. I drank most of it. I'm a little jittery.
Them rods need to get a little jittery.
hmm The pressure's dropping there. Yeah, that's why we came out tonight. Travis was like, that pressure's going to be dropping all night. And I've always, it's a thing that you've always heard, and he's always went by it, that when the pressure drops, it makes a catfish active.
Actually, I've not really went by it. I've looked at it before. There's a lot of people believe in it, but I do believe that the catfish will come up and start eating more.
When it's raining and everything else, like storms, during storms, that they've been active before.
And we may just not have the right bait out there. Everybody's hollering at Chad. We didn't have no
Gizzard
gizzard shad.
shad. I've heard that several times. Look at the pressure and see if it's dropped any since we headed out here.
What was
It's
it?
been a couple hours. 29 point. Oh, I did a screenshot of it. It was 29.9 something, I think.
You'll see this one different. This is on PSI.
Oh, you mean it's like 8? Okay, like, yeah, okay.
Mine's on PSI.
Millibars.
Whatever.
The one that's on your phone already, what is?
Mm-hmm. I got changed.
Now it's starting to rain. A little harder.
There's a 2981 falling.
I think it is about 10, whatever, 0.10, less than it was when we're on the way here.
It says it's falling. That graph I looked at earlier, falling on it.
I'll be able to tell when it gets, or I can tell when it's falling anyway. Because I get that pressure in my sinuses. On rainy days like this, man, my head feels awesome. Hey, no ifs. What's going on?
I think it's Mark.
No ifs, name is Mark. Cool. He was also, I think he was the one that was the flattened cremator or whatever. He doesn't care for flattened reels. Did you ever burn that one?
One.
Nothing, I just shivered all over.
Put I roll the window down.
I don't know. Sometimes that just happens.
Come on, fish. Just be in that rod. Come over that rail. Bend her over the rail. Hang on.
Do it. It still sucks, no ifs.
Got a few bites, but nothing.
Nothing
Nothing
serious.
to take it. There's a decent sized bait out there, though. If I'm gonna get out in that rain, I want it at least to be able to bend the rod some.
This is the worst it's been since I started fishing, which isn't all that long, but I mean, it's been going on a couple of years. We even caught fish during the spawn last year. This sucks.
Yeah, we was on real good.
So many things are different this year. That them dropping the lake late is probably a lot of it. They ought to be settled down by now, though. But Mark said they dropped it more, probably in anticipation of this rain. But as long as they keep doing that, I don't know. Then the weather won't stabilize. I don't think we got any rain hardly at all in the fall.
No. I don't know.
So there hadn't been much of a current either. They hadn't been doing much in the way of running the. Silent yawns are not satisfying.
Were you over yawning?
So you kept it silent, didn't it?
Mhm.
Didn't feel right either.
The more I watch him rounds, the more it looks like he's getting by.
It's an optical illusion. I think all the fish done packed their bags and headed somewhere else. But like we're out. Not hanging around these parts anymore.
No, it's not silent.
No, I gave up on it. It was not silent. I think this is the quietest I've ever seen traffic around here.
Nobody wants to. Well, I mean, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so.
I know, but we've been out here in the middle of the night before and there's still traffic. But it might not have been on a
There's a huge
Monday night.
windstorm coming.
right. Noev said it's been very wet here since August. Constant flooding, now very cold and icy. Snow next week. Hopefully get to the beach for some cod fishing. You do that while it's snowy and stuff like that, like surf fish. I've never been to the beach when it was snowy.
Now my phone says forecast unavailable
Uh,
on my radar. It done took out the radar. Man.
It's an El Nino year. Remember last week when I read about the polar vortex weakening?
Yeah.
That's what's causing this cold weather coming, I guess. It usually stays like in a pretty tight circle up there at the Arctic, but when it weakens, then the boundaries of it dip. It is a good night for a duck. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day for a duck too.
Duck.
But I tell you what, them ducks better put their head up under their wing and hunker down because it's gonna be windy enough to blow a duck away.
Duck fella.
Yes, it'll be flying duck. It'll be like duck. That duck's gonna hit you. Noebs or Mark said, yes, Cindy, I put up a short on my channel last week showing the conditions we fish on the beach. Rough seas got 6 cod, big as 7 pounds. Wow. That's craziness. You know, I don't really like to be a wimp too much. I am, though, kind of. Honestly, I'll admit it. But, I mean, if we were catching fish, I wouldn't care as much about being out there in it. But I don't want to get all wet or cold or anything like that if we're not catching. It ain't worth it. Now let us start dragging in fish, see what happens. I'll come in looking like a drenched rat. Still all around us, isn't it?
Yep. So weird.
I need to burn some sage around me. You watch and see. I got some at home. I'm gonna sage myself. I've been threatening to do it for a long time because I think I might have bad luck.
Just gotta wait for that moment.
Mm. Well, there's lots of times I would go out like with you and Michael on the boat. We wouldn't catch crab, and then y'all would go out and catch fish. You'd call them dinks, but I would have settled for some 25, 30-pound dinks. And then when you went down there with Mark Cooper, y'all caught some big fish.
Yeah, 250. Was a 49 and 50 and a 39 and a 34.
I didn't need the blow by blow.
The blow by blow.
I didn't need the recount.
Actually, we count the smaller ones first.
Hey, Dave Bozarth, how are you doing? If you've got us up on the TV, you can see the rods, but you might not be able to see them if you're watching on your phone. We're getting a little weather here. Supposed to be getting a lot of wind.
Yeah, it's coming.
We couldn't stay dry out there. It was kind of starting to blow in under our shelter, so we had to reconfigure. I'm gonna throw it out when I'm done too. I bruised the crap out of it.
He's got a banana.
Okay. We're not on a boat. I should do dirty things with it.
Oh my God.
Want me to?
No,
You sure?
I'm watching the rods. I'm not paying no more. Still on record.
Why not? Watch me.
He's so bad.
Watch me.
Quit it. That's why you can't go into the produce store.
What do you mean that's why I can't?
So, yeah, get away from there.
You don't like me doing that? I don't understand it.
I gotta keep watching the rods.
No, you don't.
It's a big
Why?
cause.
You think if you glance away for 30 seconds, you're going to miss it?
If I glance away for 30 seconds,
Not even
when
30
it goes,
seconds.
That's a long time.
Well, it won't take 30 seconds to look.
I can see you in over.
What do you
I
mean?
know what you're doing.
I'm all done.
Huh?
I said I'm all done.
Get rid of that banana peel.
You think?
Yep.
Why?
Because you never know, we might get a bite if you throw it down. Get rid of it. You might catch a fish. Say that.
Oh God, I can't cover it. Nobody comes running through there and steps on
Somebody will come running through there and step on it. Fall.
it.
That'd be messed up. There better not be nobody running through there.
Not now. Sunny days. We're fishing on it's an old bridge that's been turned into an area for people to fish on.
For what?
For people to fish on.
Oh, I thought you said poor people to fish on. Like, what?
What's the matter with you? No, they turned it into like it's actually part of a walking trail.
Actually, I guess it is for poor people to fish on that ain't got a boat and now on the water.
Right. But they've also got, got it set up so where they've actually got 2 fire pits, grills down through there. And then it's part of the walking trail. So, but
You got a portage on over.
it's in Tennessee, Knoxville. Yeah, there's a bathroom here. That's weird that there's a bathroom here. There's usually bathrooms at some boat ramps.
Yeah, let's go fuck on.
I guess, yeah, so people would get on the trail. That's probably keep people from going to the bridge and going.
Oh,
I'll probably end the lab at 3. Even if we continue to fish, I'll probably end the lab at 3. Because there's 6 people in here now. We need to throw a towel or something over that window though, so that it don't shine enough. Even if the sun don't, even if the sun's not shining, that brightness comes through that window. Out of my eyeballs. In the bedroom.
oh.
I'll be like, this sucks. I'm gonna quit fishing for a little while until the bite gets better. And then we stay at the house for one day, and I'm like, crap. I don't like it. I want to go. I was so glad when you were like, I want to go fishing. I knew it was going to be an adventure.
It's like it always is. Huh?
Yeah. One way or the other.
Yep.
One thing I don't think we've ever done is snowfish. Me and you, I know you have. Have we?
I don't know. I don't remember us.
Uh-uh. I think one time last year, maybe Disco is spitting snow trying to a little bit. Might have been the night we had the fire down there. Or a little like ice pellets, freezing rain or something like that. But not much. We've been fishing so many times there. Actually, there probably has been times that it's just wasn't sticking, but it's that temperature was to drop too much now, we'd have a lot of snow.
Think the drop right now, they gonna freeze like a what?
I don't know. It would take forever to start laying though, because it's too wet. Now, it'd have to drop below freezing and stay that way for a little while before it froze. Yeah. I can't imagine living up there like where Don lives and stuff, where it gets so cold and stays so cold that the lakes freeze. Messed up.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Heck no. I didn't like it when I lived up Northford all that time. And Lake Michigan, it has the waves on it like the ocean. But they would get shelf ice all around the edges of the lake, and you couldn't walk out on it because it was so bumpy from where waves would blow up.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be, it's rough. How cold can our winters get? Well, y'all go by Celsius, but next week it's supposed to get down to like 9 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that equals out to. 32 is 0. So it's going to be like, but it'd be like negative 20 degrees Celsius, something like that. He said the coldest here was minus 18 Celsius in 2010. It got down to 7 degrees Fahrenheit last year once. It was cold for a couple of days like that.
Minus 12 degrees Celsius.
Minus 12 degrees Celsius.
9 degrees.
So next week it's supposed to be minus 12 degrees Celsius. And then the high for the day is figure that out. 27 degrees. I was trying to figure out exactly what that was. If 9 degrees is minus 12. I was trying to do that, man.
Tuesday supposed to be 23 the high. So
I won't even know how to dress that day. Negative. The high for the next Tuesday is -5 degrees Celsius. And really, that's about the coldest it gets and stays any kind of length of time. Maybe we might have a couple of days, 3 days that it's that cold. That's unseasonably cold for here. We usually have fairly mild winters. When I was a kid, we used to get snow several times a year. We don't really get snow anymore much. Last year, we had a little light dusting of snow once. It got cold, but it didn't snow. That is chilly. Especially for the high for the whole day. Makes me hope my car will handle it. I think it has plenty of antifreeze in it. I really don't want to go back to working at that cold. If they have to open them doors, them bay doors for a truck or anything, oh gosh, it's going to get cold in there. He said winters here in Scotland are much milder than when I was a child. It's getting that way everywhere. We usually had measurable snow, like I said, at least twice a year, sometimes more. But when I say measurable, like, 8 to 13 inches.
Yeah, there'd be a few.
When I was a kid, we had several of those. And, for sure, it was not uncommon to have 4 or 5 inches of snow a couple times a year. 13, I think, is as much as we ever got when I was a kid. I think that was the deepest snow because we made a tubing track down my grandmother's hill.
Yeah.
We went up and down it several times and got it good and slick. But it was a long one. As a kid, you'd find anything to slide down it on. Tubes would throw you off better when you got to the bottom. But a garbage can lid. There was a couple times we'd cut a hole for our legs in a garbage bag and just sit down on it once you got your trail slick. Sit down on it, lift your legs, and here you go. Sliding down on your butt on a garbage bag.
Get back down again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my mama knew how to make them slick. I can't believe I missed the blizzard. Probably the only blizzard I'll ever see in my lifetime. I'd ever, get it, and I missed it. I'm kind of glad, though. The way I hate cold weather, I would not. I'd been a happy camper. It's real funny though, because I got used to bigger amounts of snow when I lived up north. It don't take long to get used to them either, because everybody else is just like, you don't really change your life up there for snow. And it was always on the ground in the winter. I laughed though so hard when the temperature warmed up that one time and everything melted and refroze. Because they didn't do any better than we did at driving. And I made sure and made fun of them because I had been sick of hearing how we couldn't drive in the winter.
Tell you what, ain't nobody driving when you get that freezing rain and stuff.
When you get ice. Well, you know that there's usually about 5 or 6 inches. The plows come through and stuff, but still, that snow and ice and stuff will pack up on the road snow, and you drive on it. And I think they put out some kind of like gravel, sand stuff,
Mhm.
and it freezes up in on the roads, and it makes like when you walk on it, it looks like gravel. It's knobby kind of.
Hmm.
And you get good traction on it. I drove on it. Snowpack. But when that stuff, it got up to like 35, 30, something like that
Mhm.
for just a little while that day. And all that whole top layer melted.
Yep.
And it refroze. It was like driving on an ice skating rink. And all of a sudden, all these professional drivers up there that could drive in the snow couldn't drive on the ice. And they would come up to the big red light main intersection. And I mean, they'd start to slow down like they normally would, and that car would not get traction. And they'd start spinning, and they'd do slow circles all the way through these huge intersections. Or they'd just start sliding, slide right through the red lights.
Yeah.
I was like, huh. Then they'd come in the place I was working, because the place I worked at, great big bay windows, door front windows. And it was right at the corner of this intersection. So all day long, because we weren't very busy, because people were having a hard time driving, I stood there at that window and watched them slide through that intersection. It was the funniest thing. Every one of them that managed to make it in there, I was like, because, they hear my accent, and the first thing is they start talking about the South. Well, that day I was like, I tell you what, I thought y'all could all drive on this. No problem. I said, I've seen very few cars come up to that intersection that didn't slide through it or start spinning. It was like watching cars on ice, which it was, but like it looked orchestrated. You could have set it to music. It was so funny. And I gave every last one of them that come in through their hard time about it. Yeah, because they'd start in about Southerners, and I'd be like, we're not driving in the same conditions y'all do. That's why that nobody down there can drive in it. It's because it's never froze. It's always slushy or slick. Ain't nobody talking. No ifs. If you're still in here, what part of Scotland do you live in? I think Stuart lives near. He can't be too far from Stuart. I don't think he might be. I think Stuart mailed him that rib, but I think everybody that I've talked to on here has been from near one of the cities. I still had a bunch of dice when I quit playing today, and a pretty good sized bank, which I'd say that they've robbed me blind. But I had just switched over to a new board and I hadn't built anything on it yet. So, oh yeah, I had over 200 dice. I hope they can't take them somehow. Probably had 400. Aberdeenshire. I'll have to look that up later. Actually, all I know about the cities in Scotland and what I've seen on some of the TV shows I watch. Yeah, it's good that I'm going to end it at 3 because my phone was at 31%. It went down pretty fast tonight.
Going down now. Yeah, we're at
Oh, 2 hours and 16 minutes. I Google Earth sometimes instead of just looking stuff up on like a regular map. So you can see what the terrain and stuff is like around there. I decided one time that I wasn't going to get to go many places and see many things. So I started using Street View on Google Earth to go visit. So I went to the Colosseum in Rome. And you can get Street View. You can go all the way around it on the road and look at it. I mean, you can't go inside it, but you can see the Colosseum in Street View. I was like, well, that's cool. So I went a few other places. Colosseum was the most memorable one I ever went and looked at. I don't know if you could go. I don't know if like the Google car or whatever's ever went like up to Stonehenge, but I'll look up Stonehenge and see if you can go there. Surely it has.
I guess it depends on how close they are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how close you can come up to there with a car. I don't know if I mean, I could have went to a lot of places. I just don't remember any of the number the Coliseum. Hmm. Well, fish.
It does not want to talk.
No. I stuck them poles, or I stuck that pole, I think, in on the wrong side of the seatbelt back there, and it made it go for 6. Well, all of them right there together. What are you doing? Is your coolant temperature getting high?
I was about 200, so I figure I'll make it come back down. No,
Yeah. You stressed about that. I wouldn't even have it on there if I was you. I'm glad mine don't show. I turned off my change oil light though before I ever pulled out of James's today. It's easy on that car. Set it back to 100% oil life. Don't know if I should have though, because we didn't get the filter change, did we?
mm-mm. No, so
I wonder if it was the same size as the other one,
maybe what?
the other car. Probably not, huh? They're different sockets
I don't know. It wasn't
for the sign.
the same size that for mine was.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Couldn't check.
I don't even know if I had it with me. I don't have a tool bag in the car.
Mm.
I have tool set. That I believe that socket's at the house.
So, I think it's an inch.
I do know I paid like $30 for that socket for that,
Well,
something like that. Yeah, because that's how much the parts store charged for it. It was big. I probably at that point did I have to buy a ratchet,
I think you said you bought a ratchet too.
a 3-way ratchet, because I didn't have one that would fit the socket. I had to make 2 trips to the parts store over that. I had some ratchets that were the right size, I think, but they were broken or something. Ratchets suck. They break. But anyway, I've got one now that fits 3 different sizes, so it'll probably break. But not any more than it gets used at the house.
I broke some new ratchets.
Hmm. Probably ask a lot of them, but 10 minutes and then I'm into this live.
Well, as soon as we end it, we'll get-
Most likely. If I thought that was true, I'd end it right this second. You like, see you. Did your temperature go down?
Yeah, I do.
Well, we're gonna try to wait them out hunting and stuff. But I'm gonna shut the live down in like 9 minutes. I don't know how long we'll stick around after that, but
See where the wind is at. It'll be interesting.
it's been all around us. We've been like no, we have a few bites and that's it. He's got big bait out though, so is it not coming up still? Oh, it's close. Oh, oh no, it's not so close.
You gotta have to wait for it.
Man, we got that wind coming. Look at it being the bug glitch you're looking. Is it up there in Jacksboro yet?
Well,
Wonder why it's oh, that wind looks ferocious.
this is gonna,
Yeah. Look at it's blue right in there.
it's gonna blue and purple.
Wonder what that means.
That means it's a strong wind.
Dang. And look, the actual rain is going a different direction than the wind is.
Mhm.
It's going
Look,
northeast
it's
and
going that way, up that way.
it's
This
kicking it
way.
around. Yeah. But there were some straight facts hunting and stuff. He said it's lots easier to catch a buzz than a catfish here lately.
There's no doubt.
If the bite keeps up, or if the bite keeps being this bad, I may have to try to see if I can't do the other. Not. He said, "I'll be damned. That doesn't make much sense."
Sit down.
No, we're sitting still, car. Lord have mercy. When we're sitting in here, missing my nose ring a lot.
You what?
When we're sitting in the car watching, I miss my nose ring a lot.
Mess with. I thought you said you miss your nose ring.
No, You're lucky. How do you miss it? It's still there. No, I forget it's there most of the time. And Steph said, well, if you want to catch a buzz, I pretty much always got a bottle on hand. You're damn sure welcome to join. It always hurts me way more than it's worth. So I try not to. No, I said I live in Marykirk, 6 miles from the sea, 6 miles from the hills, Cindy. It's a small village in the country. That's cool. I never really talked much to anybody that lives in rural Scotland. 4 minutes. Oh, I think it's harder sitting in the car than it is being out of the car, though.
I totally agree.
Um, because like you'll sit here and then you try to move your legs, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, it's way more comfortable sitting in a chair out there.
yeah.
Way too many obstacles.
Oh yeah, if you catch a fish, getting out of the car is a pain in the butt. At least we haven't locked ourselves in again.
Right, or you get a fly.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Got to start work. Okay. Have a good day then. Don't work too hard. And thanks for telling us to drive safe. We're certainly gonna try.
There you go.
Really? I don't see it doing nothing. That's what sucks. When something tugs at it or whatever, and you get out and you go over there and it ain't there still. I don't know why one can't just Take off with it. No, it was a bite. I think he's out there with the rod in his hand, so he may be trying to see if he can hook it. He's taking a slack out of it. Time to take a dose of NyQuil, cover up in the lily pads, and catch some flies. Will you rest good, Grumpy? A lot of people take NyQuil to sleep. I've got some liquid melatonin at home that I can take, and it pretty much knocks me out. But most of the time, I don't leave myself enough time to sleep to take anything. It make me groggy the next day. I don't sleep enough when I go to work. Y'all, I got 1 week left. His pants show up real good. Thank you for coming in, Grumpy. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's weird. There for a long time, like, well, I couldn't find anything I could take. But melatonin will make me go to sleep. Sometimes I wake up on it. It won't keep me asleep, but it'll make me go to sleep. But like Benadryl, where it knocks most people out, makes my heart race and stuff. So, and most all over the counter sleep aids have the active ingredient in them is Benadryl. So I didn't have anything until I found melatonin. It let go, didn't it? Before you ever even got out of the car, it was let go. Sucks. Yeah, my problem sleeping is Grumpy said NyQuil is a necessary nasty evil. Can't wait to stop. My problem mostly is I don't give myself enough time to sleep. It's not that I can't go to sleep. Sometimes I can't stay asleep, but I wake up a bunch of times. You'd be on board with that. I hate laying around and can't get to sleep. But I can get to sleep and wake up at 3 in the morning. It doesn't bother me. Sometimes I wake up 3 and 4 times a night. And I only have 3 or 4 hours to sleep and wake up that many times. So you don't get restful sleep when you do that. But don't write down any of your records with a broken pencil. There is no point. No. Right. Good night, Grumpy.
Have a good night, bro.
All right. It's 3:05. I'm gonna shut her down. I'm down to 23% on the battery. So.
Okay.
All right.
Good night, everybody. We may stay here a few more minutes.
Yeah. Appreciate those of you that are in here. And we'll see you next time.